We are being oppressed by pariah as they are on their way, according to Neil deGrasse Tyson, who insists on the most disappointing and sad disclosure that the Pilgrim made over the past decade. This revelation was not something scientists had anticipated, as the Pilgrim sent back startling information from outer space. Specialists have been unable to rest, and everyone is stressed out, walking around in distress. Experts on the environment, analysts, and modelers, including Neil deGrasse Tyson, have abandoned their assignments to combat these covert objects that a recent traveler spotted. We have no idea where these surprising things are coming from or what we ought to do about them. Despite where they are heading, one thing we can be assured of is that we have seen nothing like them before. These baffling objects, recently discovered by Pioneer 1, have stunned the scientific community. Join us today as we examine these findings in Neil deGrasse Tyson's way. Pioneer 1 has identified 500 dark objects passing by in space. Voyager 1 has been traveling through space for nearly 50 years, focusing on significant areas that ground-based telescopes have been unable to observe. The data it has disclosed has left scientists in complete shock. At the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Research Facility, Voyager 1 has been the brilliant core of new discoveries in space. Thanks to this incredible engineering, we are now aware of beautiful cosmic wonders. Neil deGrasse Tyson has confirmed that Pioneer 1 has detected 500 dark objects moving silently through space. This news came as a shock to analysts, shaking them as they began to examine the data accumulated by Pioneer 1. Something odd was brewing, and it was proving difficult to solve this perplexing mystery that had scientists staggered. Even Tyson himself confirmed the information. There have been various interpretations of this data, with analysts attempting to piece together an explanation. Was it another rocket? Could it be a misinterpretation of recently transmitted outer space data? The truthfulness of the information is crucial, especially when dealing with Voyager 1, an extraordinary spacecraft that has been journeying through deep space for nearly 50 years. Voyager 1 has exceeded all expectations, much like a patient who miraculously beats a terminal illness. Initially, scientists predicted its operational lifespan to be around 3 years, but it has continued functioning for over 45 years, making history with its discoveries. Meanwhile, the most intriguing aspect of this remarkable story is that Voyager 1 is accomplishing these feats from an astonishing distance, 14.5 billion miles away from Earth. It continues running endlessly through space with no sign of slowing down anytime soon. Researchers have noted that Voyager 1 travels vast distances each year, covering multiple times the distance between the Earth and the Sun. Experts find this difficult to accept, as one would typically expect a spacecraft's speed to decline significantly over such a long mission. However, Voyager 1 defies expectations time and again. One ordinary day, scientists received thrilling news from Voyager 1, news that would be etched in their memories for years to come. Voyager 1 had stumbled upon strange objects passing through space. This awe-inspiring revelation initially caused confusion among astronomers as they analyzed the data, which showed around 500 dark objects appearing out of nowhere in an instant. There was no prior knowledge of these objects, leaving experts scrambling to solve this cosmic puzzle. Specialists found themselves at a loss, and the blame lay with one culprit, Pioneer 1. Analysts had no answers and struggled to find a location for these unidentified objects. Some speculated that Voyager may first have been malfunctioning, sending back inaccurate data. If this theory were true, it would make sense. After all, Voyager 1 was launched in 1977 and has been operational for nearly 50 years. It wouldn't be surprising if its onboard computers had started failing, sending erroneous information. However, scientists were not quick to dismiss the data as a mistake. Such a conclusion would be an insult to Voyager 1's resilient spirit. Despite the harsh and unpredictable environment of deep space, Voyager 1 has consistently provided groundbreaking data about our universe. Contrary to skeptics' assumptions, its longevity is due to its redundant computer systems. Like its twin, Voyager 2, Voyager 1 was designed with multiple redundant command subsystems, flight data systems, FDS, attitude control systems, ACS, and communication systems. This built-in redundancy has been the secret behind Voyager 1's durability, allowing it to switch between systems as needed and activate dormant computer components to extend its operational life. Engineers on Earth devised a plan to optimize the spacecraft's efficiency by improving power management and streamlining hardware-based logic. The spacecraft's power management system includes 6 onboard computers functioning as a distributed system with 3 redundant pairs. To conserve power, scientists devised strategies to monitor and optimize consumption, such as shutting down non-essential systems. For example, radiators initially used to regulate instrument temperatures were switched off unless absolutely necessary. This decision significantly reduced power consumption and extended the spacecraft's lifespan. However, shutting down systems is never taken lightly. Every decision requires careful consideration of the trade-offs between power conservation and scientific objectives. Whenever such choices are made, trained specialists come together to evaluate the potential impact on the mission. Through meticulous planning and engineering, Voyager 1 continues to defy expectations and deliver astonishing revelations about the universe. The team was motivated by the desire to maximize power efficiency while maintaining the essential functionality of the rocket so it could continue gathering important data about our universe undisturbed. Specialists and engineers alike maintained that there should be no obstruction to discovering the vast secrets of Voyager 1, which have been kept hidden away in secret locations of the universe for years. Specific power reduction isn't the only way NASA experts are keeping the traveler afloat and optimally functioning in space. They had one more significant advantage up their sleeves, which they expected would be helpful for the rocket support. The trained power was created by professionals, strategies for management that are adapted to the constantly shifting circumstances of the shuttle's current environment. For instance, as Voyager 1 ventures farther from the Sun and solar energy declines, one would assume this to be an issue. However, the specialists arrived prepared, ensuring that the power consumption of the spacecraft was adjusted accordingly. This flexible approach by NASA engineers has proven successful because it guarantees that the available power sources are efficiently allocated to support the mission's most important tasks and data transmission back to Earth. The good news does not end here. Additional constant advancements in technology and power management updates have enabled engineers to improve and simplify the power system of the space apparatus over time. A close examination of these upgrades reveals improvements such as more efficient power distribution, better battery charging methods, and advancements in power regulation.